Election 2019. Australia decides. Live from Nine's election headquarters.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Nine's virtual tally room for special coverage of election 2019. Polls close on the East Coast in just under an hour from now, and then counting will begin.
But you do not need to wait until then for the first indication of who will win. Shortly, we'll reveal the results of our exclusive Nine Galaxy exit poll, projecting who will be Prime Minister by the end of tonight.
Our Power Pack panel will have some thoughts on that. Let's introduce them right now. Led, of course, by the Nine Network's political editor, Chris Uhlmann. What are we in for tonight, Chris?
In New South Wales, Tony Abbott thought to have been a safe Liberal seat on 11%, but Zali Steggall is mounting quite the challenge. What are we seeing with the early figures?
Well, with the early figures, he's gone. So if Tony Abbott's vote does not get up to around about 44% primary vote, so we'll keep our eye on that for the entire night, because he will get very, very few preferences. So he's got to get as close as he can to the 50% mark. I'll say with this seat that both the Labor Party and the Liberal Party agreed this morning that Tony Abbott would not see the night out, that this will be his last day in politics.
If Tony doesn't get over 44%, then Zali Steggall comes second, then everyone else preferenced her. The seat of Warringah when Tony Abbott lost to Zali Steggall. And now, have we some more that are going to be booted by their electorates?
They will pop up out of the ground as we get to them, but we have a number of MPs to be inflicted with a bish boot. First up, Chris Cruther in the seat of Dunkley in Victoria.
That makes me very sad. Chris was a very hard worker, but the seat was redistributed and it made it virtually impossible for Chris to hold it through that redistribution.
OK, give us a 3, 2, 1. Oi!
Whoa! Before I even said it, I've got to be quicker than this.
Susan Lamb in the seat of Longman in Queensland is next to feel the boot.
That's quite extraordinary,
Yeah, that is extraordinary.
Given that she just had that Super Saturday election result, and of course Wyatt Roy, the youngest person ever to be elected to Parliament, won that a while back. But anyway, that's the end of Susan Lamb. So 3, 2, 1.
OK. All right, next up. Yep. Welcome back to Nine's election coverage right around this country, and Australia has decided. We have our Prime Minister, Scott Morrison. The coalition has been returned to government. Let's take a look now at the state of the House as it stands, Chris.
OK, so 76 seats was always the target. We have the coalition on 73 at the moment and the Labor Party on 62.